Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. As we get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, where news inflation is getting entrenched in the US and policymakers are starting to look away from the threat under political pressure. But first, US mortgage applications fell for a third consecutive week, with both refinance and new home applications decreasing. This came even though benchmark 30-year mortgage rates fell too. In New York State, factories there reported that their new order levels stopped falling, and they shipped more in the past month. One of the reasons the respondents feel better about the situation there is that their price increases are sticking, and they're absorbing less of their tariff tax cost increases. Supporting that are two new private CPI tracking services, who say that consumer prices picked up even more in September, one even suggesting CPI inflation ran at over 6% in the month. And that inflation is rising is confirmed by the October Beige Book released today by the Fed. They noted tariff-induced costs were reported in all districts, as input costs increased at a faster pace due to these higher import costs and higher costs of services. Across the Pacific, China said its consumer prices stayed in mild deflation, now running 0.3% lower in September from a year ago. Beef and lamb prices are rising now, but milk prices are still falling. Meanwhile, Chinese producer prices, already in moderate deflation, decreased at a 2.3% rate, down from August 2.9%. In Australia, they fell almost 66,000 homes short in the year to June of the aspirational 240,000 new home built needed to meet the government's target of 1.2 million. That's 1.2 million in the 5 years to 2029. That's a 27% shortfall in year one. Not a great start, because actually it's the weakest annual rise in 3 years. A shortfall like this will underpin prices for existing houses and make housing sharply less affordable for all. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.05% and up 2 basis points from this time yesterday. And the price of gold will start today at $4,196 an ounce, up $52 from yesterday. And American oil prices a little changed but low at just under $58.50 a barrel, while the international Brent price is now just over $62 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is now just on 57.2 US cents, essentially unchanged from yesterday. Against the Aussie, we're down 30 basis points at 87.8 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're down 10 basis points at 49.2 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just on 61.7 and down 10 basis points from yesterday. You can get more news about the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.